In a world that's evolving faster than ever, this is a space for ideas, knowledge, and connection. Here we exchange insights and perspectives with respect and curiosity, navigating the digital age together. From the mind to the machine, from the human to the future, we're here to explore the boundaries of innovation, creativity, and learning. Welcome to the journey.
All right, here we are. Let's try this again as I have just committed again a beginner mistake. Recording with no audio for some reason. It's not working. The audio that was always working. Oh, exactly. What? Not sure, but okay. So, yeah, uh, man, I've been studying a lot. I was even going to stop here as well, as the past videos may have uh, shown, but the number of people here is increasing. So let's keep chatting. It might happen eventually. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Uh, no, please. So yeah, what I have been doing is one thing that I always had in mind, that I always said it was cool, that I enjoyed, but I never really got into it. That is meditating. The reason why I have started meditating is because after following some scientists, I ended up on quantum physics. Physics, and yeah, I'm really into it. I'm really I'm finding some sort of uh, relief, some sort of relief, yeah, with quantum physics. It gives you a higher understanding, because I have been on my notes. I am, as many other scientists have already, uh, come up with that, like Henry Stapp and Carl Freestone, Nick Bostrom, and others. Uh, I'm really believing that we are super machines, that we are supercomputers. It's too many. There are too many similarities and too many things that act exactly the same. So then, yeah, because I'm studying a lot, I still haven't finished my my assignment for the university. I have to today. I'm gonna do that today. What time is it? Oops, yeah. Oh yeah, I will do that today. I have also yesterday done my first day at the food bank, after all the checkings and everything that you have to go through. So I'm officially a volunteer. That's really cool though. And the place there where we work is it's an old church as well. It's a church, but it's an old school church. And I will see if tomorrow I can make some images of it. Yesterday, my first day, I worked on the shed. Like, yeah, you can call it a shed, but I was inside separating all the food and putting on the boxes. You separate like by the number of members of the family and then age. And then yesterday there were some extras, chocolates and fruits and whatnot. So it's really cool though. It's really satisfying. I think everybody should do that. Everybody should do some work to help somebody with no return. I mean, you may think that there is no return, but the return is it's a lot bigger than you think. So, but you gotta understand that. You gotta open your mind to information. And nowadays is it's explicit, it's everywhere information. You can go to, as we know that a lot of people go to, like foolish stuff. We see people, making millions with nonsense content and stuff. But it is what it is. There will always be, as Morpheus said, there will always be people that prefer to leave the system. It's easier, and I understand that. Not that I've been always 100% because I haven't. I'm a guy that I never been a big fan of money. Always like to have it, but it never been my major goal. I always had, I always wanted to do more things than to have more things. You know, so and now even more than ever. Obviously, now with so many sources of information available, and the fact that I have stopped drinking alcohol, which has changed, man, enormously my life, in a way that I can't even explain yet. But yeah, you start to understand more things, and as I said, man, I would never thought that I would ever study quantum physics. Here I am. Here I am. And it makes a lot of sense to me. The more, and all that started doing computing science, I started studying computing science, and then the more I studied, or the more I came across information about computing, the more I start to compare to human. And, because I am on a mental health treatment, I kind of start to connect things. And yeah, there are a lot of things that, and it's also a support process because studying makes easier to get through things. You keep your mind busy, you keep developing, especially in such a matter as these, because you start to understand things and, let's say, care less for others. So it's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. And in here, I was, as I said, I was gonna have a break from these. And today I started doing, like, my meditating. I am doing two rounds of 20 minutes for now. And I know it's very little yet, but you gotta do step by step because I am addicted. I need to put off my social media during these holidays and only have the ones for work, and control more the time there, because I also spend quite a bit of time on the internet, on the wrong way, I would say. But I'm working on that. So I started with two rounds of 20 minutes, and I intend to increase that. And then when I was thinking after one of the sessions, I was thinking on then on rather I should continue or not with these. And then I was like, now a few other things have come up, a few other ideas have come up, and I can see generating earnings from other sources. And with that, that gives me a bit more of less pressure, because the teaching channel, I have a commitment, moral commitment with my teacher, and I want to leave that on the internet. So I will finish the whole chart. I will do the whole chart, front and back, videos about everything. I will put some additional videos, and after I will see how it goes. Because I have 200 2100, and it's still only not even 100 hours watch. So it's very complicated, because I don't know what to do there anymore to improve the watch time. Because it is what it is. There are classes. I can't I'm not gonna paint my face and do juggling and stuff for people activate their curiosity or whatever it is, you know. It's there for whoever wants to learn. If you want to learn, the information is there. If you don't want to learn, je suis désolé, monsieur. Well, I can't do more than that, you know. And here as well, you know, we know that vlogging is very hard, especially, you know, doing the way I do. I don't know, some people get it right, some people manage to get even sponsors and stuff, but then now with these other ideas and sources, I got a bit of relief as well. So I decided I may continue with some projects in it. I may add some other playlists where I will be doing one playlist. It's like comic and tragic stories from my past, which, you know, it's really cool. That one is gonna be even fun to myself. And the other playlist, it will be video films, movies, documentaries, books that I am studying and reading and analyzing. And then I will link the link here or on the playlist. And then I will comment about what I have learned or what I have got out of the source. And then whoever is interested can do so. And the third, pardon me, and the third playlist, it will be the regular vlog. Pardon me. That I may also do weekly, not as often as I have been doing. Uh, I was doing daily, and then after almost daily, and then now I may do weekly. But then, you know, the channel will be fed with one of the other uh, playlists, hopefully. And yeah, so today's video is the question will be, what do you know about quantum physics? What do you think about that? It brings a little bit of questions over all the regular information we were given. And some people link a lot with religions and stuff, right? Because, you know, quantum, I mean, I am just starting, so I'm no expert here. But as far as I could read, it's still, there are a lot of unanswered questions. There are theories for those questions to try to answer those questions. Really interesting theories, by the way, but not a scientifically proved answer, which makes even more interesting if you're curious. It can be a rabbit hole. Don't take me wrong. It can be a rabbit hole. It is indeed a rabbit hole. But if you ask me, the blue pill or the red pill, at the moment I would go for the red. I said many times that there are times in life where we think that taking the blue is easier, and it is easier. You know, just as I said, it would be way easier to me just to go back to bar, you know, earn enough, more than enough, drink and live the life again. You know, it's there waiting for me. You know, I am expert on that. You know, 25 years. Or I can continue with this that I am doing, looking for other ways of income and trying to make things more meaningful. You know, and that's up to anybody. Anybody can do that with their life. It's just some people choose not to. Because I said to my student the other day, I said, I made a very silly question. Yeah, what's heavier, a pen or a shovel? And it said a pen. I said, okay, but do you know that it's harder to learn how to use the pen than to learn how to use the shovel? And then he looked at me a bit confused. I said, yeah, it's harder to learn how to use the pen than the shovel, because to use the shovel is easier. You don't have to think much. You have to do muscular exercise, yeah? And this exercise with your body, it's easier to do. It's mechanic, you go there and bum bum bum. You don't have to think much. But to study enough to be able to work holding a pen, you'll have to work your brain out. And work your brain out, it's a lot harder than work your body, I can assure you that. Because the body was my choice for life, and I thought I was going to live on that. And now that I had this kind of, you know, flip, I can see why people prefer the shovel, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It hurts. It's confusing. The more you gain information, the more questions you'll have. So it's not easy. The pen, it is lighter, but it is harder to use it, to operate it. So that was a good one, because it's true. If you're someone that's like reading, studying, and doing things, you agree with me, I think. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen now with these projects. Let's hope I can finish this assignment today. It is halfway through. I have done the site already. I'm just fixing the image addresses, and then I am finishing the written report. And after, I have another one about some operational systems like Windows, Linux, and yeah. So I have to do that, but that's easy. That's uh, just a written report with answering some questions about it and referring. So you know that's easy peasy lemon squeezy, actually. So yeah, that's us. Let's see what the future is gonna bring us. Uh, if you don't meditate, I advise you to try. As I said, I have been doing some thought of meditation for quite a while, but like as I said, today I really started to follow some patterns, to really do it as a meditating. Before, I was, I think, more close to a praying kind of thing. And if you don't think that there are differences, yeah, there are differences on praying and meditating. But those are all exercises that I think everybody should understand, that they are very, very important for uh, mind health, mental health, and once you have mental health, you'll have body health as well. Believe it or not, even Gabor Mate says that. Like every little physical, like body illness, it comes from a feeling. It comes from electric impulse. I believe in that. It makes a lot of sense. Do you? Let me know down in the comments. Now we got more people in, so please let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm sure many of you have a lot more knowledge than I have. I'm only here to expose my mind for the sillier that it can look, but I'm trying to improve it. And you guys can help me out. Discussing, we gain more knowledge. That's a fact. Right, I'm gonna be going here, work on my assignments, and I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.